that grass will ever be
Ever
procced.
proc. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I would have actually, unironically, something like a phase, genuinely something like a phase rush Nasus, just so I could
So
get on top of someone.
both supports also went Aftershock instead of the Guardian.
I, I mean, I think that's okay. Particularly, like, Leona needs Aftershock. You could potentially run Guardian instead of Aftershock on Naught, but I don't think it's a particularly awful way.
Oh no, it's not awful. It's just
Yeah,
different. Also, the Orianna did win
that
50 bucks.
was
Oh, that
a.
was a flash. That was a flash from the Viego. That was not needed at all. That was a shot in the
There
dark from
is no
Azarox. And
items on
miss.
Xayah.
What did you say?
Xayah
There's
has no items right now as well, so that was a flash Viego where the Nautilus hook had already missed. The Xayah did not buy items, has now bought them. Yeah, that was a dance party mid. Interesting start from both sides.
It's
I
already
look,
looking like a really promising game. I can't wait.
honestly, some high elo, high octane gameplay right here. Uh,
I
both
really like
junglers
the
look to be starting top lane as well.
I really like the corrupting pot buy from Orianna so that she can poke Nasus out to like the fullest.
Yeah, I think that's you're not going to need the sustain essentially from Doran's ring, but just that extra damage corrupting potion can give is surprisingly big in the early game. And phase rush already activated on that
Cooldown
Orianna.
for almost 60 seconds. Worth.
Yeah.
Oh, action happening in the bot lane.
Yeah.
Almost stunned.
And that's a lot of damage going onto
looking a bit
Beckler.
fried here, and that's first blood for the Xayah.
Yeah, this could be really, really rough for Gar Stardians. Another hook lands. Can Zephyrs get through? I think he'll just survive.
I'd
But
just like
that
to say that
is.
Kalista still has flash.
Oof.
Leona survives, but at what cost?
Yeah. This is already a very rough early game for Gar Stardians. NASA's taken down to half health and losing out on a lot of farm right now. Meanwhile, in top lane, they're just dancing with each other. Nothing too much happening up there.
Just vibing. Oh,
Leona hit by another, and I think this could. There we go.
Scores.
Yep. The Naught hook just bending around the minions there perfectly. And that's secured another kill for a Rins. 2-0 in 3 minutes.
Some action happening top lane. Basic is having a hard time.
Yeah, we did think this would happen. It's a really rough lane for an Alawi. But I don't think... Oh, Convoker is in a rough position here. May have to flash out. He doesn't have flash, though, obviously, from the initial flash at the start, and is taken out by Enix in the jungle. Enix not trolling right now.
That miss flash does have a hefty price tag attached to it.
Yeah.
Already, not even 4 minutes in, there's already a 1.2k gold advantage for for Blank. That's quite massive, I'd say.
Yeah. I mean, 700 of that is obviously in the bot lane. That's yeah, quite a big difference right now for Blank.
Enix looking mid lane. Enix biting the dog.
The chomp is really paying dividends. The flash under turret, and he gets it. He will sacrifice himself though for it. I think he accidentally autoed the turret potentially, which may have cost him his life there. But still, a decent trade, realistically, you would say, for Blank.
I feel like Nasus just needed to EW and run away instead of trying to go for a Q. I think that he couldn't have died there, pretty much.
Yeah. One thing that's interesting to note is just the Xayah is 700 gold up, and it's just in the 2 kills. They are still even on CS bot lane, which is kind of insane. Oh dear. Enix proving himself a bit of a powerhouse in the jungle again. 2 kills to his name already.
Oh, there's also the hook hits.
Yeah, and I think he has Ignite as well. He may be able to put down even more pressure. Zephyrs is really low as well. Both bot lane of Guar Stardians in a lot of trouble, in an absolute world of hurt right now.
Kalista not having the greatest laning phases. Kind of
Yeah.
a sad thing to realize, because Kalista's strongest point is like the laning phase in the mid game. Ooh,
And
another hook.
Zephyrs hooked on the
Does
turret.
this
That will
man
be
ever
it.
miss?
No.
Except at the
Well,
start of the game, but still.
or in your solo queue games.
Or in my solo queue games.
Oh, this is
Oh,
interesting
oh.
from Beckler. Rinse is actually under turret. He will go down. That's a big shutdown for Beckler. Coffee now in a lot of trouble. A good flash E there, though. Really well done, actually, to get himself out of that pickle. Whew.
Some dilly-dallying in mid lane.
Yeah.
Coffee Weeb got the soul sucked out of him. His soul got destroyed by Snoo Snoo.
Death by Snoo Snoo incoming. Blazegus does have to be careful, though, because if he, even though he's dealing a lot of damage, if he's not careful, those tentacles under turret can actually land him in a bit of trouble. And Godfrey
Like
does have
she draws aggro by them.
Yeah, she can draw aggro from the turret accidentally. The spirit does miss.
You see it in his eyes, the fire, the hunger for that kill, but unfortunately he has to call it a day and recall.
Yeah. So
Meanwhile, bot lane, action is returning
oh
to bot lane.
no. Rins does manage to stun up Beckler. Ozanox on the hunt. The slow just goes through. And the hook as well. A massive feather recall there. And that is another kill. 5 and 1. I'm beginning to... Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
Walk back for his Q, so to make it like an extra distance.
Yeah. And Beckler in trouble again. And that's 6 and 1. I don't know about you, but I think this is just ban Xayah in every UNL game. Just don't let it through. It's a bit like Kai'Sa or Nasus in Season 4. Just don't let them through.
Yeah, we all know what happened then if they didn't move through.
Yeah.
Anyway, Trundle's getting stunned.
Convoker.
Well, yeah,
I think this will be a kill.
Yeah.
At least something back for Guar Stardians. Enix potentially going a little bit too far. Yuri Undertone's going on Elisa in the mid lane. I think Elisa will be fine. Does have flash.
Oh.
No! The Q, the stat comes through.
Dog got out and smacked it down. Oh.
But meanwhile, Zephyrs is in trouble again. And Arenz has the level 6 as well, so is so safe at the moment.
He also has flash.
Yeah.
This man won't die anytime soon.
No.
Bot
Don't
lane
know.
for a bait.
Yeah. While all that was happening, Ocean Dragon was taken as well. For blank.
Yeah, I'm new to this. I don't see this kind of stuff yet.
It's fine. It's all good. So, now that there's a little Blaziker saying that skill shots are hard on the champ.
A little bit of a pause from all the action.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, 3.5k gold lead though for blank at the moment. Yeah, dragon up as well. All of the gold though is centered around Arin's in the bot lane. A huge amount up, 4,500 compared to 2,600 for Beckler. Quite a big difference. We may see a fight in the top lane potentially, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. Just a bit of slapping each other with some tentacles.
And maces.
Yeah. And Enix may be caught out. No. Convoker is looking for a gank mid lane, which isn't going to go through. So Enix is able just to take that Rift Herald nice and easily for free.
Oh, Axe flash in, the hook hits, the unit died, the sun goes down, Kalista dashing, is ignited, is on fleek. Nah, she lives.
Just about. Arin's taken super low, but gets another kill.
Shockwave hit. Oh.
And Yuri Undertones could be in a lot of trouble, but it is a Nasus. Convoker comes in as well. The stun doesn't land though. And everyone will live to see another day.
How broken is Nasus, honestly?
Yeah. Mordekaiser ults the Blazer Curse, ults Alawi.
Let's see
Yeah,
how Blaziken handles Brazil.
I
Did he
think it will be
did he
fine.
bring enough sunscreen? Yes, he did. He's off. Didn't
Yeah,
get burned.
yeah. No
Didn't get shanked.
carnival
Didn't
for
get
the
burned.
Mordekaiser.
So Nasus is maxing Q instead of E. What do you
Uh,
think about that?
Well, isn't that? I feel like you're supposed to. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
but
just
like in a, I think in mid lane, like E, when it explodes, it does like a massive burst of damage, and it doesn't cost damage mana.
through, but for the stacks, I guess. Like Q
I
also
guess.
reduces the cooldown of the stacking machine. So that might be why. Enix going very deep for a ward is going to be
Phoenix.
stunned up. Convoco, very early use of the alternate. I think he'll just be able to walk away. Good roam up from a Rins and Oz to make sure that nothing else would happen to that Trundle.
Both
Ooh,
bot laners rotated pretty nicely.
yeah. And
There's
even
absolutely
though,
nothing happening in mid lane.
yeah,
It's a stalemate.
I I mean, I predicted it would be a stalemate. The only interesting things happened when the junglers come in.
Very true. Oh,
Yeah,
I was wrong. You were right.
yeah. Bow down to the judgy. I was wrong about top lane though. I thought Mordekaiser would have it a lot easier, but actually getting out CS'd very, very hard by Blaziken right now, and really struggling to make an impact currently. A good trade.
Blaziken's
This-
emotes got cancelled. Bad emote mechanics.
Yeah. But in every single lane,
Are you kidding me?
in every single lane, Stardians are losing quite heavily in CS at the moment, which is not going to help them.
And
And
this is quite even.
um,
For
yeah,
melee range matchup, I'd say he's quite even.
yeah. Okay, I'll give you that. But the Rift Herald does put through a decent amount onto that mid lane turret. And I think this will be setting up for the dragon, for the second dragon now. And Guardians just don't have the pressure to really contest this, I don't think.
Their bot lane has no priority for the dragon.
Yeah, I think this will be a relatively easy dragon take.
It's a free
for-
dragon for
yeah.
mine. Yeah.
Neither top laner have TP either, so it's not like we'll see any particular big fights. And it will be a dragon taken. Second dragon for blank, 12 minutes in.
And to answer Hector's question, no, the tentacles don't follow into Realm when Mordekaiser ults.
No, she's alone in there. All
Yeah.
alone.
No tentacles
bot
in
lane?
that. A big gank. Zephyrs is gonna try and save
Rins ulting
himself
out.
just
Might get
about.
dunked by the dog.
The Rins is in a lot of trouble though.
Nice flag.
Might just get out,
Ooh,
but he
Giga shutdown
cannot
on
get
Nasus.
out. And Enix him now might be in trouble. Convoker is on the Oriana. Blaziken in trouble as well. This is really, really awkward for blank, realistically. And that's a shutdown on the Alawi. Just from CS had that.
It's a
had
shutdown on
that bounty.
Mordekaiser from the Alawi.
Yeah. Sorry. Oh, a lot happening there. Fights and skirmishes all throughout the Rift.
Well, I'd say that Guar Stardians actually came out of ahead on that one.
Yeah,
Zaya shutdown on Nasus is actually really, really big.
yeah. That's really huge
That's his
for
mythic item
Guardians.
completed for that.
Yeah. And realistically, in this matchup, you've got to say that the Nasus is Guardians' kind of only real end game hope. It is what they're going to try and play through.
I mean, maybe listen for a second here. What if they picked Viego so they can steal Zaya?
Ah, yes, yeah. The plan was to feed the Zaya all along. Convoker in a little bit of trouble, really low. And the damage from a Rins is just insane.
You're not getting sucked by a AD carry.
Yeah.
To freedom.
Fate's Cool used. I think it's Fate's Cool. Used just preventively. And Convoker is in a little bit of trouble. Gets out safely. The hook does miss. One of the few that Oz has not been able to land.
It's a little cheeky red invade at the top side.
Yeah, I do just want to say right now the Beckler has not been able to farm for I think a good 3 minutes. He has stayed on between 40 and 45
Yeah.
farm for 3 minutes
He
now.
just gained 2 CS in 3 minutes.
That is, I feel so sorry
That's
for him.
tragic.
That is really unfortunate. We'll
Oh
move away.
my.
That's a 3.5k goal lead difference
Yeah.
between Xayah and Kalista.
Yeah. 3.5k gold lead just between the ADCs right now. And
Question
that
mark pings are going wild on bot lane.
and
I
that will
wonder
be
why.
a turret going down. It just goes down to the last minion, I think, and Enix has to
Enix-
flash away from
Phoenix
that
flashing
stun.
the Viego W.
Oh, Beckler nearly being caught on the end of another anchor. Just gets away from that.
Oh, that's the Nautilus I know.
Yeah.
Yuri Undertone's getting his soul snatched by Ilaoi, getting smacked by the hentai tentacles, and
This
his
is
soul died.
interesting, though, that they're sending the Nasus top at this point now. And that's another soul landing. And that's a lot of damage as well.
That's a
Yuri
lot of
Undertones.
damage.
Yuri Undertones is genuinely shocked, I feel, from that.
Oh, he needs some milk.
Oh,
Oh,
but was it
Lasix
all a
getting
bait
smacked.
though?
Holy.
It was all a bait.
It was all
Yuri-
a bit, all according to plan.
Blaze thought he had the damage to finish him off, but had no mana, had nothing to really support that dive. Really unfortunate there from Blazicus.
Blaze thinking he could tame the dog, but in reality, he couldn't.
Yeah, whatever you just said, yeah, sure.
Bit of an ambitious dive, Nasus with ult up anyway.
Yeah. Oh. So we're approaching 17 minutes, and obviously there's one team that is clearly ahead. Where can you see Stardians coming back from? Like, how do they come back from this deficit?
I hope Xayah DCs.
To the point, I guess. Yeah, I guess you can make Xayah DC by just throwing everything in the kitchen sink at her and hoping the Nasus has the stacks to deal with it.
Hope that Nasus one-shots her, hope that Viego steals her, and hope that Viego knows how to press QWE.
There you go, you heard it here first. And Convoker is looking for Ozinox. I don't know whether you want this trade, though. Arin's
Massive damage.
dealing a lot. The Heartbreaker goes in. He has to flash out, though, and Beckler is killed instantly. Yuri Undertone's in trouble as well on the side. Arin's is going to get another kill. It looks like he's trying his best. He gets the double. He does finally
here
go
comes
down,
the
but
res-
what can the
How
Viego do there?
anticlimactic is that?
Nothing. Yes, they
Viego
get
took
the
his prize. Not your soul, but Xayah, and he still died. Oh,
yeah, the bird waifu, but it's not enough.
Not the ghost waifu, the bird waifu.
Oh well, it's a
Lasix is
waifu.
getting snatched.
Yeah, and
Didn't matter.
that's 3 dragons now.
18 minutes, it's already soul point.
That
And
is really
Looking
rough.
at it like this, I'm pretty sure that Blank is guaranteed Earth Soul, Mountain Soul, whatever. It's
Yeah.
the same shit.
Yeah, the Mountain Soul in that kind of 4 minutes, 4 minutes 40 seconds, unless something drastically changes between now and then, I think Stardians will have even more of an uphill battle. Enix going to be ulted away into Brazil from Coffee, but can't actually get through the turret. The little
What a great pillar.
placement there. Yeah, the pillar was
Perfect
just enough.
pillar.
Yeah, genuinely perfect. Absolutely, cock blocking.
Absolutely stunning and absolutely gorgeous. Yes, that's
Perfect.
happening.
Arin's
Arin's
is
going
going
for the
to
feathers. He's looking for the blue steel. Is he gonna get it? No, Kalista presses E and rents the blue buff. I'm sorry.
I just don't know what to do when you do. Blazicus looking to get top turret. I think he'll be able to,
He
unless
should be able to. Like,
he does have.
Blazicus,
Boardman.
man up! Hit the tower! Don't be a pussy!
Yep, yeah,
Hit the
Blazicus
tower, dude!
having to go into the. I don't even know what sort of height that was with that pitch. Beckler and Zephyrs, I kind of agree with what they're doing. They cannot step up anywhere near their own wave. Really just gonna practice their martial art dancing.
For the
'Cause
last 10 minutes, but I
Yeah.
90 CS behind.
And Lisa might be in a bit of
Ooh.
trouble. The shockwave comes through. Heartbreaker dodges through it though, and I
Hold on.
think has to flash out. A lot of flashes coming
Ooh.
through, but that is a kill
That's a
going the
nice
way
catch. Nice
of
catch for Star Guardians, Guar Stardians.
yeah. And Yuri Undertone's having to use his TP to prevent too much going top lane. Not sure if he needed to realistically. The Maw did have that covered. But this will be even more of the jungle going the way of Blank. And
The gold
it's
cap
just
kinda
more and more
reflects that.
gold. Yeah. And we're seeing bot lane. Arins is so confident. He's going on the Viego under the turret and getting him. But now the Nasus is here. The stun, the Leona doesn't quite hit, but it doesn't matter. Beckler might be in a bit of trouble. I think he might just go down to the Ignite. But that is a double kill for Yuri Undertones.
No.
The stacks
Callista
are...
survives with 1 HP.
And guys, we just passed the 420 mark on the Nasus. 420 has been reached, and this is big for Stardians. The only real way they have an entry into this game is with Yuri Undertones on the Nasus.
Leona going for the Xenoblade on Alawi, but missing, unfortunately. Could have been a good catch. But Alawi has ult up, so maybe it was for the best.
Yeah. Oh.
A bit of respite in this game full of action with, let me, if I knew how to count, 26 kills in 21 minutes.
Yeah. A minute 40 until Dragon comes up. Obviously, Baron has spawned, but I don't think either team are really caring too much about Baron. It will be the Dragon Convoker looking on an Alawi, but you are
Invoker doesn't
3
give a shit,
levels.
he's going. He's
You are
going.
3 levels below. I do not think you want that trade. May have to Heartbreaker out if he has it, but Blaziker's just tentacle stomps him.
Alawi decided that men are not needed, so she killed him.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it happened.
She said, "Move on." That's what she said.
She said yes, ma'am, and killed him.
And that's another turret. 5 turrets to 0.
As a queen
And
should.
yeah. Oh. Alawi does not like the banned word on Twitch. I think it's still banned, so I'm not going to say it.
I don't know what you're talking about, dear colleague.
Please do not say it. Oh, Yuri Undertones, in the midst of everything, is going to try his best to deal any sort of damage. Arins has to be really careful. He's walking right next to Yuri Undertones, but
skill
does
force 2
get
centimeters, still
the
gets out.
kill. And Zephyrs might be the next one to go down, it looks like. Gets
Arins
Fates
sent
pulled
to
away.
Brazil.
Arins is in trouble, goes down to Coffee Weep. Convoker, the next one, probably to go down. The pillar is enough. Nilisa gets her revenge on the Viego. And that ends up being 2 for 1 for Blank. Despite how much action went on there, Blank definitely gained the upper hand on that one. And now they're in perfect position for the Mountains Dragon, for Mountain Soul, which has just come up. And there is no way Stardians can even get close, let alone contest it.
I can't wait for the Elder Dragon.
I mean, it's 6 minutes till Elder Dragon. Do you think this game will go on for 6 further minutes?
I mean, it all depends on Blank, really, if they want Elder Drake or not.
Right. Oh.
And now it's
Xayah
the
has
Xayah against Kalista. It's 5k gold lead now.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the gold lead between the two ADCs, and I mean,
Xayah 100
it's.
CS more than Kalista.
Let's put it this way: the Nautilus has 500 gold more than the Callista. That is truly, truly unfortunate. And this will be an uncontested Baron, surely. Blanca's so far in control. They are so far in the driving seat. You just cannot imagine them losing this. And even if they do, I don't think Stardians can do much else. Convoker may go for it. But a huge Orianna ult. A huge shockwave. Convoker's still going to go for it, but it doesn't matter. He cannot quite steal it. That is the kill. The Baron. A wave in a decent position as well to push up for in the mid lane.
Going mid, power up the minions, and just plow through that base.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the comp though for Stardians, there is so little wave clear. Like, there's no wave clear.
Their team complex a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like.
And Enix does not care. He will tank turret because it's going down. It has gone down already. The inhib will also follow. I don't think they'll pressure for the end, but that is inhib down. Bot lane is pushing as well. They may look to go bot lane. That turret is already really low, so I would imagine, yeah, they're just gonna tank these.
Space tank it.
Yeah, they could. They really could.
Oh, okay. Well, they'd rather play it safe.
Yeah,
Okay.
fair enough.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I mean, this turret will go down in a couple of seconds. Arin's the final auto attack needed. It is currently a little bit risky at 5v4. Blazekiss is in the top lane alone. But you think Blank are just so far ahead. Zephyrs does the engage. A huge Orianna roll on 3 though. Oznox slays 1, 2. That's Arin's gets another. The Nasus is not enough. And I think this is game. Beckler, Fate's call to save Zephyrs, but it's not enough to save herself. And that will be GG.
That's
No
4
Elder
for
Dragon
0 in
needed.
the base with Baron. That will unfortunately be gain for Guar Stardians, I'm afraid.
Yeah, and 50k to 37. A truly, well, just, yeah, ban Zaya. Please ban Zaya. And I think we have the spectator bug, but the game has ended.